There is this great misconception, and honestly, we have been tricked to believe that politics is evil, is bad, and nothing good can come out of it. To be sincere, this is a very big lie. Because come to think of it, politics is neutral, is a tool towards a desired end. If we dream of a nation that is economically advanced, technologically innovative, scientifically advanced, we can only achieve that through politics, because we have to appoint people that can help us to achieve those desired ends. When we begin to draw a clue from how the world is governed, we realize that even God himself is political. Because what's politics? Appointment, selection, making a choice of people, and passing a vote of confidence that these guys, they can achieve this. And when you see Bible history, for examples, you will see the likes of Moses, Joseph, David, right? And even the Jews, the Israelites as a people, they are being selected, right? And when you consider the New Testament, the apostles, the 12 apostles, these were people that were not qualified in terms of their physique and their orientation. In fact, they didn't believe they can do what they did actually. So you kind of see that politics itself is a selection, is appointment. You have to appoint people that would bring about a change. And when you see this from a clear perspective, you would kind of embrace politics. And what that would do for us is that you won't start looking through the lens of bias, maybe through tribalism, religious tendencies. All of these things are just at the surface. And when you begin to look beyond the surface, you would consider consciousness. What are the belief system of these people? What is the value that they hold in high esteem? What are their philosophy? What do they live by? All of those are things that are critical to existence, right? Because it's out of the abundance that you manifest, right? Because we make many funny mistakes by way of considering people that we think they merit it, right? Maybe because through they belong to a particular tribe, and maybe because they have some level of educational qualification, and maybe some speak very Queens like English. And over time we realize that they didn't do us any good, but they do us more harm. They even brought the nation back to square one. It's like, and that's what it is when you bring people who don't have what it takes to lead a country. They move you far back, unlike moving you forward. So when you begin to look at this from its true sense, you begin to consider the things that matters and not just things at the surface. Also, this is just to also, chip in for most Christians, because we have this belief system that politics is for them, it's not for us, because it contradicts my values, or it affects my belief system. Because as a Christian, honestly, those are false. Because if you don't choose people, we would have people that will lead you, and their reality is what we live. The choices they make is what we have to live and embrace. And either you choose or you don't choose, you still have to be subjected to people based off their decisions. So if you are qualified, if you have the heart for the people, because we live in a very diverse society where we have different religion and different tribe. If you have the heart for the nation, if you have a dream for the country, and you know that there's this burning desire you have to drive a change, of course you can go for it. It's a change that we want, and not just people that will come and bring another set of regression into what we are currently facing. So the choice that we have to make, because we have to choose, we have to make appointments, and based on those appointments, we live by their realities. So I hope you can approach politics now from a very clear perspective, and you know that it's a must that you have to participate in politics, either directly or indirectly. At least you are contributing and you are making influence. So you're welcome.